Let's hope that works. We think it did. That's right, we. As in me, but also you. But also me. Music Maestro. Seems loud. But most importantly, I have to... This. It didn't work. I pushed the wrong button. We're doing great. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. It is a Friday. It is a blind flight night from the Butler. Andrew Butler, actually. Who's in the chat, thankfully. Because I wasn't sure if you'd be here. I assumed you would be. And I was like, well, I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. I posted this days ago, which is not norm for me. I see people in chat. This is good. Zen hello. Whiskey is poured in the full room, my lord. My lord. Ready, Butler, hello. Recommend leaving 72 Epinidium Collectivictum until okay. 72. That one go last. I have other bottles around. They're gonna confuse me. It goes there. Do you have any other suggestions? You want me to do raffle a little this? Or Jessoin Lipuri first or second? I say all these weird words, but that's what it says. Let's see if we want to focus today. Well, there we go. 60 on it. Who knows what that means? Someone here does. It's not me. Do it. You just did it. Do it again. Do it again, you son of a gun. There we go. Donner Pass Whiskey, hello. First day off in quite a while. So happy to be here to see what Andrew has sent you. Yay, thank you. I'm glad you get to be here for it. I'm glad you had a day off. Everyone needs days off. More of them, actually. Oh, okay. That doesn't make me nervous at all. Botanical translator. Yep. Does it really make a difference? I mean, yeah. Let's do... Yeah, let's put it in the middle then. I like to make it fair and equal. I don't know what the first one is, but price is not going to influence me if I can avoid it. You know what? I'm a little too tall today. Here we go. This chair is still broken. I broke it. I realized that. Unintentionally, I didn't break it on purpose. It just kept spinning the chair to get up, and it would clip under my desk, and it'd make the thunk sound. So I'm pretty sure I broke the inner springy bit to this thing. Just bought it like 3 months ago. Cool. Peter White, cheers, hello. Scott Moody, cheers, hello. Schwelcome. Schwelcome all of you. Schwelcome, schwelcome. You'll note I have a pinned comment for the travel fund because travel is expensive. I will be traveling at the beginning of April. Well, I had to think about that. That's what that is, just to be clear. I'm not going anywhere soon, but I will be visiting a friend in Missouri the first week of April, after April Fool's Day. I believe it's the 3rd. So I'm putting that up there if you want to help me out with that. There's also super chats, but those are delayed, which is why I'm putting everything else up there. I wish travel wasn't so expensive. God damn it. I still have to rent the car. I don't... If you've tried to rent a vehicle, you know. You know. Oh, yes, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Donner Pass Whiskey. Please let me know what's in your glass tonight. I don't like to drink alone while streaming. Please keep me posted. I want to know what's in your glass. Sorry to start. It's good stuff. I think I have some. Where's my musing one? What's it? My little boot, my flask of Weller Special Reserve. For what it is, I was given this. And this is actually from a bigger bottle. Finished off the bottle. of the small one and then realized that the other one was so low I could just transplant it. I haven't had that in a minute. Maybe I'll have some of that later tonight. No, it's more than that. It's around $400+ to rent a car. Only for like a week, not even. My friend will probably drive me around most of the time, but still, I need to get to places and be on my own personages-ness. On the road again. So that plus hotel plus... I don't know why I do this. I can't afford to travel, but I haven't seen my friend's house. He got a new house a few years back, and he has a young boy who I haven't seen since he was probably a baby, at least around that age. Maybe 1 year, maybe 1.5. Anyway, point is, I haven't seen my friend in ages, and I haven't seen his house, and I haven't been in Missouri in a minute. I've been there. It's just been since before the plague. We can say that now. It's grand. All right, so here we go. Hold on, let me get myself straight here. Hey, okay, there we go. I'm looking at the screen and going this way. It's like, that's not right. So, there. We have glass A, which is going to be, I'm just going to call it number 60. But I showed it to you earlier, the Chassoin, the Piri. So everyone can keep track in their heads. That'll be, God damn it, A. And to help you see the glassware, you can't tell easily, I know, when I'm drinking out of this, but this one has the F on it from the Flaviar Advent Calendar. So that is officially A. A is F. Makes perfect sense. The middle one here is going to be the 74. I keep trying to show it to the camera. It's not going to work. Raphiliophysis Beris. The small one, which apparently is expensive. That is simply going to go into a clear Glencairn. A regular old Glencairn with nothing on it. So that one's easy to spot. There's no logo on it. That's it. And that'll be B. We're not getting any D tonight. Never are. Actually, we are. But not tonight. And then we have C here. C here. It's going to be an Aquavite Roy's glass at the end here, and that will be holding the 72 Ephidium Colaviacum. This one, 72. Let us begin. Oh, I feel like I just did grace. What the hell's wrong with me tonight? Ugh. 60 AF. 60 AF. Okay, did I get everyone? Okay, good. We're up to date. I will pour some of these now. Then we can begin the experiment. Oh, I almost forgot. I don't do these very often. You know what? Just realized something. Our good friend Whiskey Nose has given me some Glen caps. That's what I call them. I don't know what they actually are. But I have 3 of his. So I figure I got 3 glasses for this one. I might as well use all 3 to do this, so they don't go weird on me. Very nice. Wobble around a bit, so they're not airtight, but better than nothing. They're made of wood. Yeah. I didn't actually lick that. Or did I? I didn't. That would really throw me off. For what we are about to imbibe, let us be gracious? Let us give thanks. There we go. That's the easiest thing. The Glen on your shirt, or higher, it would make you look like Father Brian. I mean, almost. It's like right here. That would be a whole different spin. A bunch of t-shirts on, well, it's spring now, but Teespring, whatever. Like to make you look like a priest, except it's a priest of whiskey. A whiskey priest. I got Irish heritage, too. It makes it weirder. And a hard-to-pronounce last name. Anyway. I'm eyeballing these for about close to an ounce-ish each. Which will be easy for the second one, because I believe this is an ounce total, right? I'm just going to pour all of this. I plan to drink them all tonight, because I'm going to get hammered. Nope. The blessed dram, yeah. Let us pray. Oh, yes. What can be that? That is very dark. Number 2. Number B. Everything has to get my wires crossed in my head. It's great. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. So I have a few others nearby that are yours, Mr. Butler. Grabbed the wrong one. Poured the rest of it. I was like, that didn't look like as much as I thought it was going to be. It isn't. So I have to get a new glass. If you'll excuse me, don't go anywhere. Whee! Forgot to turn that off. We now have a whiskey vault glass as B. I gotta cap this other one. I'll have it later. We're gonna have lots of whiskey tonight, whether I like it or not. That's funny. I knew I should have moved all of the labeled ones that are yours away from me. Thankfully, the one that I should pour is right next to the glass. I just grabbed the one that was to my left. Welcome to my life, folks. Oh, man. Oh, God. There's flashbacks of being an altar boy. Getting to see all those crackers and bags and boxed wine. Awesome. There we go. Bam, it's just as dark as the other one. That looks like the correct amount. I'm going to line these up to my right here so I can see what's what. For my own sake, you need to get out of here. Go on, get. All of these other ones that I've just been holding on to that are yours. Go over here and away from me. Don't want to get any more confusion going on here. Here we go. Okay. And the last one here. Epidermis. Oh yeah. Listen here. OBS/YouTube. Don't give me an attitude. Don't you dare. Oops. There we go. We're up to speed. It's hard to do a live stream, believe it or not. Well, there's stuff I have to keep track of. To some extent. I don't really have to keep track of everything. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, these are supposed to be interesting pours. So I don't know what they are at all. You could have given me anything. Doesn't even have to be whiskey, I believe. Alright, here we go. Here we have number A. Or F in this case, but A. That's a nice color. Almost reminds me of bourbon. Catches Rye from two James Destroyed. Whoa, Destroyed? Detroit. Excuse me, could you? I don't know how I did that. Wink. And thank you for all the little emote things, little clicky clicks. I do see those happening out of the corner of my eye. I like them, even though I don't understand them. They're fun. Number B. This is the one that we have been told is of a high price. What the heck is this? It's very dark if it's a whiskey. It's got that... Like, I like the color of this. Let's be clear. This is like, when I see a bourbon like this, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That makes me happy. That means it's been in there a while. Not too long, hopefully. But it looks freaking gorgeous. That is a deep amber slate shade of what's the color I'm thinking of? It's not red. It's not quite ruby either. It's a very dark red. I forget what it's called. Because words. The color has a Vermont red ale beside it. Ooh. That's making me think of beer. Beer in a while. Mahogany. There it is. Close. But it's mahogany looking color to me. Then we have number C. Which looks like either a very light Scotch with no coloring added or some kind of Irish whiskey. Very light. And that golden hue. I like the look of it. I mean, it makes me think of the sun, which is nice considering it's raining right now. It's dark and it's raining. Welcome to New England. It was gray all day. Freaking glorious. But let us begin. It's been 15 minutes already. I usually want to finish this within half an hour. That's not going to happen, but general idea. There we go. On to A. Oh. Oh. There was a nice, this one's sweet immediately. Oh god, this is almost candy. Like vanilla, almost white chocolate. I like the nose on this because I like sweet stuff. So I like vanilla, and that's a bit. That's it. Vanilla and chocolate, yum. This is very vanilla forward, very white chocolate type. I'm thinking of a white chocolate with some kind of nuts in it, though. It's like something I've had before. What kind of nuts? And it's not like entire big chunks of nuts. It's like they've been crushed up. Maybe almonds? Yeah, maybe white chocolate with almonds. That sounds pretty good to me. I haven't eaten dinner, by the way. So everything here is going to smell very tasty. I hope. Yeah. Damn. This is borderline going in the direction of not white wine, dessert wine. It's making me think of that. My brother, if you've been here a while, I'm sure most of you have, also like and subscribe. Whoa, forgot to say that. I know I've got the little icon that should be hovering in the corner now to make it easy to remind you all without having to say it. But my brother is a wine sommelier. He doesn't do that. He's not in the industry, so to speak, right now, but he worked as a vineyard nearby. Very nice vineyard, actually. I love going there. And I remember trying some dessert wines that are absurdly sweet. Like, I can't drink those. They're just too much. Close to it. Close to the idea. I put my nose in there. It's like, what the heck? I didn't know sweet could be this intense. This is creeping in that direction. I just thought of a sweet tea. And I don't mean, like, well, do I? My initial thought was just, like, black tea with cream, or half and half, whatever, or milk. Probably milk. Everything else would be a bit much. And just a certain amount of sugar to where it's just sweet enough. I haven't had tea in a while, but unfortunately that's where I still go. Same with coffee. I'm a child. I really like the smell on this one. Ooh, I forgot to cap the rest. So they've been sitting open. Gotta let them breathe. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Let them breathe. Excuse me. On to number B. That was a fun noise. Jimmy Jazz. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Welcome. Splurged on the new Brickolotic 18 a couple days ago. Oh, you devil. So it was this morning, kind of pricey, but I'm liking it. A classic latte with rough edges all smoothed out. Ooh. Classic latte. Dance. I'd say go with bourbon, but that's usually my impulse. My knee-jerk reaction. I know you're more of a Scotch person, though. So if you have the Brooklotic 18, go ahead. You guys have to be careful. Mama KillCo has a... she's big FOMO. She doesn't know, but she is. So whenever you guys talk about a whiskey enough while she's here, she'll look for it and think about getting it. I think there was a... what were we talking about last time? A Highland Park cast strength. And I think it was batch 2? Something along those lines. It was like $100+ at a place that she is aware of. And I guess she knows the owner. I think she said that. But she was implying she was thinking about buying it. I'm like, please don't spend $100 on a bottle. Don't do that. That's something that if someone wanted to get the bottle to review on the channel, they could do that. But again, I have a fund right now for travel. Let's not spend anything on any more bottles that I can't do anything with. Whiskey Nose, we were just talking about you. Look what I'm using. Using the caps right now. I summoned you by accident. You're welcome. Click on that real quick. Boop. Jam into the music. So I haven't talked about this. This one is a giving me a garden vibe. Like mulch and... No, it's a... yeah, it's very earthy and green. As if you were going into a... God, I know what I'm thinking about. Where's the words? Hold on. It's a thing you go in with lots of plants. Shite. Why must my brain be like this? Hold on. Is it a greenhouse? That sounds about right. Yeah, it's like going into a greenhouse full of plants. So it's got a bit of earth, and it's got that planty green smell. Patrick Greeny, I could sense you were somewhere around. Hello. Welcome. Thank you. Out of nowhere. Bam.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
I'm going to have to make that quiet now. Hold on. There we go. You're going to see that happening for a minute. And some of you who have not had a membership will have one now. Welcome. The KillCo community. The KillCo memberships. Enjoy your fancy pants. Ching, 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 ching. You're gonna see that for a minute. I had to mute it because you're gonna hear it. Otherwise, you would hear him saying that 20 times. We don't want that. As much as we love getting memberships, and now I have to edit the memberships again. You sly dog. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. That's gonna help a lot. I like the smell of this one. This is one you kind of get lost in, and since I know it's expensive, I'm just like, what are you? It's actually making me think of Dalmore or Macallan. Those are ones I don't like, for the record, of Scotch, but Scotch. But it's got this a very slight malty mustiness to it. So it's kind of this malt must, plant green, like a greenhouse. You go in there, it's like, oh, it smells like a lot of plants in here, very green. And then kind of wet. So like you go in a greenhouse, it's wet. There's a lot of plants. You got that green, not herbaceous, plant smell. So damp, plant smell, earthy. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. With that malt funk or mustiness, it's giving me the a little bit. I'm getting confused. Do I want to say a empty basement, or sorry, an empty attic? So dry, cobwebs, dust. Or am I thinking of a basement with that musty, earthy, almost mossy dampness? Something like I'm stuck in between those two in my brain right now. On top of everything I just said with the greenhouse stuff. I do make it sound so appetizing, don't I? Delightful. Remember, I have a sweet tooth. I like to lean towards sweet things. This one is not as sweet. There's something in it. Hold on, let me double check that. Yeah, I think going from the first one to this one, it's just like the extremes dropped. The super sweet, and then this with its sort of complexity, and not as sweet. That's wild. Chlorophyll. There we go. That's a good word. I like that word. Petrichor is another one. That's right, petrichor. The after it rains. We'll have some petrichor here tomorrow. Yay. Unless it doesn't stop raining, which apparently it won't. Now on to number 3. I'm still trying to wait for that thing to stop. Woof. You gave me 3. These last 3 are very different. Every single one. First one's very sweet. The second one is more earthy and petrichor-like. This... It's making me think of fish. Like sardines in the ocean. A bit soapy. I washed my hands earlier, but I made sure I didn't get any soap on them to stick around. Could be a Hogwarts distillate. What is this? This doesn't even seem like a... I don't think any of these are whiskeys. They might be. But I'm going on the assumption they aren't. This one's got a medicinal quality to it. So we're talking about hospital. We're talking about the flavor of Novocaine. So if you've ever had a... Hopefully you haven't, but if you've ever had a filling done, they have to numb your mouth, and I've tasted Novocaine, and I don't like it. Tasted that many times, unfortunately, because my teeth are garbage. Something else about this one. There's a weird familiarity to it, but I don't understand why. Yes, I do understand why you said this is last. Thank you for that. This one's a bit wild. Oof. And yes, this is the Hogwarts distillate, as if it were made in their greenhouse. It's like magical elixir. Made into alchemy. We had a bit of... What weird stuff we're getting for this one. Paste. Like the stuff, you know, children have when they're younger, using just that weird paste stuff to glue stuff together. And of course some of them eat it. Which... That is wild. Whatever that is just bizarre. Okay, we got a rough idea of what the smells of these are. Let's try and go in for the taste. Going back to number A. Over here. Listen here, Ash. You chill out. You can see again why I had to mute that. Otherwise it would go on and on and on and on. I've been trying to think of what would be a good membership thing that wouldn't be so bad if like we got a bunch of them at once. But I think this is just fine. If I know it's going to happen, I can mute it. And then we got all you fancy pants showing up. Just hilarious. Okay, on to the tastings. The mouth thing, as some would say. Number A. Oh yeah, it smells sweet. Cheers, sláinte, etc. Everyone, thank you for being here. Ugh. It's not as sweet on the palate, but it is sweet. First alcohol of the day. Woo! Ugh. Oh yeah, the puppers. Vicious. Sweet, a little spicy. It does have that vanilla to it, but it's almost a artificial vanilla. It's a little dry in the middle of my tongue. It's one thing I've noticed It was quite high proof. Okay, well, yeah, okay, good. It didn't hurt going down, but it was notable. It's like, ha, yes, alcohol, delicious. Mr. Great Shot, hello, cheers. Welcome. Oh my god, monster. Yeah, that's the faces I make right there when I drink high proof stuff. Death. Did he stop? I think he stopped. Okay, alerts are unmuted, so if anyone does go through Venmo, PayPal, Super Chats, it will be heard now, if you wish to do so. Alright, I'm going to stick with going through each one at one by one. First sip, just the initial impression. Second sip, thank you for all the little hearts and celebratory stuff. I love it. Thank you, Stream Elements, for automatically telling people to do stuff, so I don't have to. It's so nice. And AI is working now, yay. Uh-oh. Ooh. I wasn't expecting it to be like that much, but thank you. Cannonball. See how much they can clear. Quite a bit, by the look of it. They all just spilled out everywhere. I didn't even notice those were that high. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. That's always a little bit of fun. I'm surprised the glass didn't get knocked over. That was a lot. Cheers to you and yours once again. Cannonball! See, that's an easy noise for that one. Well, I still haven't figured out if I should do something else. Hold it on the palate. That's what I'm doing. Ooh, I got sidetracked by that. Thank you. Let me, can I highlight that? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, no, I can't. It's not something that happens in chat. It happens through the other methods. Thank you. Ah, it's higher proof, all right. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Proof kicks it up. It's very sweet. Good. It's giving me cinnamon roll vibes. Except the cinnamon roll is trying to strangle me. Like that kind of vanilla. So you get a can of those cinnamon roll things and crack it open. Put them all around, and then at the end you put that vanilla frosting stuff that you don't really know what it is, but you use it anyway. Pour it all over that. It's that. Oh, it's really good. I'm sure the high proof also is leaning me towards it. It's like, damn. So a little bit of spice, cinnamon-ish. More like cinnamon sugar, because cinnamon rolls, some of that vanilla, and a little bit of the baked quality. So a little, I don't want to say bready. I'm not even sure what cinnamon rolls would be considered. I'm like, are they bread or are they a bun? They're a bun, I think. Anyhow, that fits. This is very cinnamon roll-like, with the heavy on the vanilla. Not so much cinnamon. It's really good. But it's simple. It's very simple. As far as it goes. As the palate. Other than being a little intense because of the proof. Whatever that is. You said it's a higher proof. I will take your word for it. Going on to number B. Oh, it was, but I don't know. Sorry, there's a religious theme tonight. I'm not sure how that started. So if I do something strange like that, that's why. This does feel a bit ritualistic, now that I think about it. Like I have these 3 different things I must pay attention to. I must bless them with my hands. And on to number B. This is in the whiskey ball glass. So again, if you can keep track, you see what I'm doing. The other 2 are less proofy. Oh. The nose is still the same. It's calmed down a little bit, not as green. More musty and earthy. The palette. Yeah, the color is stellar. Whew. It looks so much brighter when I hold it up to the camera. But that's a mahogany color, which I like. I like a darker, slightly darker bourbon, usually around 10 years if you've had Eagle Rare before. It's not exactly the color, but that's where I'm going for. in my bourbon selection. This, I don't know what it is. Mm. What a pleasant texture that was. Is this brandy? Give me instant brandy vibes. Yeah, it's making me think of the Andalusia apple brandy I have. For some reason. Oh, that's nice. It's sweeter on the palate. There's something very brandy about it. That's weird. Sorry. Some kind of song with the word brandy in it. Simple. It kind of came and went. I got so distracted by thinking it was brandy. Alright, hold on. Hold on the palate this time. A little dry on my tongue now. Dry, but it's like slick. So it feels dry, but there's also that slick feeling in my tongue there. Let's have some whiskey and wine. Oh yeah, it's a nice little bit of spice to the beginning. A little peppery. Barley based. Ooh. I like it, whatever it is. The palate is much more enjoyable than the nose, because the nose was very well, vegetal and earthy. And it still has that quality, just slightly. And it holds on to your palate, and it just... it's almost like it's heavy on the palate, because it's like sitting on the top of my tongue. Very dry at the finish. A little sweet. I'm gonna have a little more. You said this is an expensive one. I forgot. Yeah. It feels a bit tannin-y. Like this feels like it might be older. Again, the color makes me think that too. Tater Dom, cheers, hello. Welcome. It's pleasant, but it's simple. It's a little bit of spice, slightly sweet. Got me thinking of coffee grounds and mulch and spring, like spring air. So there's probably a bit of floralness to it. And that would also account for some of the green notes, flowers. Price doesn't matter. It's already over. Yeah, it's been poured, so whatever the price was initially, it doesn't matter anymore. I do like it. I enjoy that. That one feels like one I could sit with and think about. I'm a little scared to go to the next one. I won't lie. Why'd I read that as Yogi Bear? And there's Mboo. The average babe. Oh, there we go. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Is the sea. Anyhow. I knew there was a Brandy song in there somewhere. Okay. I'm scared of this one. On to number C. This is the one in Roy's Glass, Aquavitae. I haven't been able to see his shows lately because I exercise almost at the same exact time every Thursday. But I missed that. Feel bad. Believe it or not, I don't like the smell of this one that much. What? I'm going to find out what this is at the end, but still, just what the hell? You can't really work yourself up to something that's like, it smells like paste. Paste and a hospital and Novocaine. Yeah, it really does make me think of paste. That is so bizarre. It's like flashbacks to being a kid. Wait, just like a little bit. Last one sticks around. Beauty. All right, I'm going to stop smelling it because that's not helping. Now, it doesn't taste like much, honestly. I did just drink water, though. But it's dry. A very slight sweetness, almost a... I'm getting a junior mint thing, and more mint than the chocolate. Just like that weird, soft mint. So there's a little bit of sweetness. And some kind of dry. Yeah, there you go. Oddly enough, I thought of a mint candy. Rob Smith, hello, welcome. We're going through some blind stuff, so I don't even know what we've gone through yet. Mike Franklin, good evening, good evening. Hello. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Please remember to... We are closing in on the 1,000 subscribers, and I mentioned before on a short, I think, I can see the finish line to the 1,000 subscribers. It's over there. I can see it. It's far away still, but I can see it. And having the 4,000 watch hours means that once I hit it, I will get ad revenue, which would be nice. Getting a passive anything income-wise would be amazing. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there by the end of this year. Probably not, but yeah, it is remaining positive here. We'll see. Junior mints are very refreshing. I would get those at the movies as a kid, I believe. What's your favorite movie candy? I'm not sure what mine is, honestly. I do know, as an adult, that I will go in to the movie theater, and I want to have that movie theater experience, but I don't want to spend, $50 on eating stuff. So I go there, and there's no law about this. They have yet to tell me not to do it. I'm like, what? You're not, what? But you can order the children's thing. So you get like a little pail with popcorn in it and a couple of candies, like M&Ms or something, or Skittles. And then you get a small soda for like, $12, $15, whatever it is. But it's a lot less than if I bought the other stuff. Like a big bag of popcorn, a big thing of popcorn, and a big candy, and a big soda. $40. And bleh. I haven't been to the movie theaters in a while, but that's my little trick for all of you. You can get that. You can get the kiddie pack. Just get a little bit. Get a little taste. And still get that movie theater experience. There you go. Tips with me. Still smells so weird. Don't have sweet candy with crinkly wrappers. Yes. If I get candy, I open it up early. So before the movie even starts, I'm getting the candy. And it's already open, so no one gets annoyed. And more importantly, if I go to the movie theater, it's during the day. And it's going to be as early as possible. So no one else is in the theater if I'm lucky. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but it is the best feeling in the world to go to the movies publicly. Go to a movie theater so anyone can go. And no one else is there. So you also have to go much later after the movie's released. Like they're about to stop showing it that kind of late. Oh, it feels so good. I can't even... One of my favorite feelings, going to the movie theater. Giant room. No. Just me and the movie. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, movie-sized Reese's Pieces is a bit much. Don't do that. E.T. phone home. That's an old meme, almost. The Butler did it. He did. He sent these. It's not overly sweet. It's more peppery. A very, like a thin sweetness. And artificial at that. M&Ms are good. I try to forget the 60s. Most people who lived through the 60s have forgotten it. Ugh. You guys do that weird thing where you think about, like in the year 2000, it wasn't that long ago, the 60s was 40 years ago at that point, and we're we're super far away now. Let's see. What year is it? 2024? Good God. I was born in 1980, so everything feels weird. Yeah, what was it? In the 60s, the 1920s? That's where we are. Except it's from, what, 1980? I can't do math in my head. 1984? 1984. Sorry. Okay, that last one's weird. Doesn't give it a lot of flavor. The smell isn't great. The taste is like, eh. It's not... It's quick. It's simple. So I don't know what the heck it is. It lingers, though. I feel like I've eaten paste a little bit. Like, why did I do that? All right. We got 15 minutes left. The moon landing. No, that was fake. That is not true. I lied about what I just said. Please don't unsubscribe. 90s were my favorite decade, too, because I was just starting to learn I exist. I was 10 in 1990, and then I lived through the 90s. And I got to the year 2000, I turned 20. What? And just keep going. Was that the year... Yeah, 1999 to the year 2000 was the year everyone thought the internet and everything was going to fail, right? I have a very, really good memory of that New Year's where I didn't want it. I didn't want to believe it would happen, but part of me was like, well, we've never had this kind of technology before, so who knows? We've never hit the 1,000-year mark with this technology. I didn't know enough of anything to be like, no, it's not going to happen. And my initial feelings of this the third one here, number C, were paste-like. All right, Mr. Butler. The Butler. What do we got? My preference seems to be... It's a toss-up between A and B, honestly. A for the taste, but B is intriguing. So I'm going to go... There's still something a little musty about this now. Yeah, A is just nice and sweet. You know, this is the easy way to win me over. Sweet on the nose, sweet on the palate. And then B, I know I don't like C. That doesn't need to be discussed. It's interesting, but it's really weird. Yeah, this one's the musty one, so it doesn't smell sweet. It reminds me of a Scotch I don't like Dalmore and Macallan. The texture and the palate of beer are intriguing, though. I don't want to say the one that we know is expensive is one I like the most, because that's stupid. I will have a problem there. Aha! Okay, we got the lineup here. A. Coatswold Founder's Choice, aged in STRX red wine barrels, 60.5%. Damn. It doesn't really drink like that. I mean, it seemed hot. And I thought it was just because it was the first whiskey of the day. But what a way to start. Ooh. Maybe that's why I like it. It's a higher proof. Macallan 1874 replica, 45%. Well. 1874 replica, what? So they were trying to imitate one of their early ones? Is that what that is? Explain! The Spirit of Broadside Battle of Solbay, 340th anniversary. Edu de Berry, 43%. So distilled beer. Ugh. It didn't work out too well. It's interesting. Not great. I'm very pleased with the fact that I said this middle one reminded me of Macallan and Dalmore. As you can understand why. As far as what it is, I am intrigued. So at the very least, I can say there are Macallans out there I find interesting. And unfortunately, that probably means the color was added. It's a nice color, it's just probably been added. Unless it says it wasn't on the bottle, which would be great. college in the 90s and starting my current job as well. God, you're all older than me. I didn't go to college. Money again. Which reminds me. There's a travel fund going on. Series based on old bottles. It turned out the 1874 was the only genuine one. The rest were fakes. Ha! Bastards. Oh, that's really good. I mean, I'm not sure how much something like that would be. You said it's a lot. I don't take your word for it. But if Macallan did something like that, like, I can understand why earlier days would be more people talking about it. Now they're trying to they're going off the name more than the product. If that makes sense. At least it feels that way. I mean, if you're coloring your whiskey, I'm a little annoyed. But they're making bank, so can't complain. Can't blame them for doing it. But if Macallans were more like this, I would enjoy Macallan much more than I do right now. I haven't had many. I've had one. And every time I return to try it again, I still don't like it. This, on the other hand, even though it reminded me of it, so I knew it was there without being told, or at least it had the similar quality, there's a lot more to it that is enjoyable. That's fun. I'm glad, at least I figured that out. Thank you again. So there's something about this that was like, oh yeah, hi, you. But I'm glad I liked it. That's the one thing. Like, I want to like all the whiskey in the world, but I know that's not a thing. Like this whatever this list number C here, hey. But we're finding out it is a distilled beer, which, you know, it's not too different from what they usually do. If you know enough about whiskey, they kind of start making beer and then change it and distill it. Cotswold's Founder's Choice. X-Wine Berix. I like the 60.5% one. That shouldn't surprise anyone. So out of this, A is the winner of the evening. B, however, did give it a run for its money. But I'm very pleased that B didn't win, only because I know in the back of my head I didn't like Macallan and Dalmore. However, I'm very pleased with finding out what this is. Just because it's that thing that tells me, oh yeah, there's other stuff out there that you might like better. Am I going to buy a Macallan bottle for myself ever? No. Am I going to buy a Dalmore bottle for myself ever? No. I gave them a chance with Macallan 12 and Dalmore 12, and that was years ago. So I know the price of those is not the same now. Simply put, they're out of my price range, and it's more, I feel, personally, I feel they are going more for their name brand more than their product. They're not necessarily living up to their potential. They're writing their namesake instead of their actual whiskey being worth the price. There we go. That took a minute. Added a distillery on the side, a bit like Brewdog. Hey, I like that. That happened with something coming up next week. Actually, there's a brewery I used to go to, until they got bought out, and they've been making whiskey, and maybe, just maybe, that a video of that whiskey is coming out next week. And it's a malt, I might add. It's American malt, slightly peated. Be excited. Oh, and I hope all of you enjoyed this week's past video. I did enjoy that one because it's still awesome. Very rarely do I not like anything. No, so far I have never disliked anything they've done. I believe I have a number more other bottles of theirs that I haven't opened yet. Many of them single barrels. So I've been considering just opening those for my own sake, but I don't have anywhere to put them. And Butler, I will keep that in mind, but that doesn't change the facts. The price tag on many bottles of theirs is just too high, and I already had a initial experience that wasn't great. I'm happy to share those bottles, so if you've never tried or bought Dalmore or Macallan, I could always add that to a lineup for a raffle at some point. We'll see. Haven't had that happen yet, but I'm perfectly happy to share that, because then you can make the call. I believe Mr. Greatshot tried some of those and was pleased with them. I don't remember exactly when, but I believe that happened. I feel like I've gotten shorter. Probably because I have. Again, this chair, I broke it. I didn't mean to, but I did. 5 minutes left in the stream. Jeez. I'll toast you guys out with the expensive one. Because I do like it, and once I drink the rest of it, it's gone. And then I will decide which one. My bro was like, and then I'll drink the rest of A. That's the one that's 60%, isn't it? Maybe I'll save that one for tomorrow. Because I have the other ones to drink. The weird one to drink, too. Probably start with that. And finish with the fancy Macallan. We'll see. Ooh. We'll see. I'm debating what I want to do. I don't want to drink all of these tonight, but I do want to have one of them. I think I'll have the B. B is because I poured all of it, so it's going to be going tonight no matter what. Thompson Bros TV BSW Institutes. That's a vat, 12-year-old Macallan, 12-year-old sherry cask, accidentally mixed with small amounts of 6-year grain. Does it taste like it? Reasonable price independent bottles of Scotch are not plentiful. Importing costs a ton into shipping. Yes, we have been screwed. Redbreast 47. This was early on. This was before you would like Scotch. So early. Did I ever give you the replacements? I don't remember. If I didn't, tell me. We'll figure out what that one was, because I think I have them still. Maybe not. I keep lists, so for every time someone wins, I do keep a list of what it was. So if I didn't get those to you, I feel like I should have. Do tell. I want to make sure you try all of them. Powers John's Lane. Don't tell anyone. Sugar Kitty knows. I did get a sample from a certain 4-leaf recently. Let me see if I can find it before the time runs out here. Nope. No, these are the finished ones. I got a whole bunch of samples today from 4-leaf, is what I'm trying to say. And I may be visiting her this weekend. We will see. Like, on the stream, not actually going there. Here you go. I'm not going to say it out loud so it doesn't count. See if it wants to focus. Probably not. Do it. Stop looking at the shit behind me. Damn you, there's nothing else to see. My hands are not steady. Do it. There we go. Power John's Lane, cast strength. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I didn't know such a thing existed. I'm gonna be very happy about that. Yes, Powers is nasty. Don't drink it. Just send it to me. I will take care of it for you. Yeah. I'll go back to this one. This is the one that number B, Macallan of all things. Macallan. I don't know why I had to say it like that. STR casks. Seems like it's in no middle ground. Either people love them or hate them. No worries. Always worries, Mr. Great Shot. There are always worries. I do it all the time. I can't turn it off. Yeah, fully redacted. Yeah, now I want to find that. That's the problem. Again, because it's redacted, I didn't know the other version existed at all. Now I need to find it and put it on my shelf and never tell anyone. Share it with friends only. We vibing with the music tonight. Mr. Butler, Andrew Butler, thank you again for sending me this. It's always fun to try the stuff you send. Very pleased. We went from sweet to fancy to weird tonight. I'm digging it. There we go, 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for Sunday. I plan to do a regular sample Sunday, blind sample Sunday, or blind sample night, something like that. I forget what I call it. And there's the possibility of visiting a certain streamer, depending. Nothing's been verified as doing it exactly, but rumor has it. That's why I may have gotten some extra samples recently. So, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. How do I do this? I do it every time. What? Hey, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.